Precisely. Two best buds. Precisely. Drinking beer and talking about stuff. Precisely. Bo and Tony. Precisely. Playing and reviewing games. Precisely.
How's it going, everyone? This is Precisely Podcast, a podcast about enjoying beers and talking about video games. I'm your host, Bo, and with me, as always, Tony.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you? It's been a long 2 weeks.
Good, man. It has. I think it's been a little over 2 weeks, but I'm glad to, be back here doing it again.
Me too. I've been thinking about it for 2 weeks, obviously, but it feels super long. Not doing it every week now.
Yeah, but we've had more time. I think we got to game with each other a bit last weekend and then just now.
Yeah.
So
It was a lot of fun.
definitely.
So what are we drinking on?
We're drinking on the Stone Scorpion Bowl IPA, and they are out of California.
California and Oregon, I believe.
Okay. So what do you think about this one?
I'm a fan, but I'm not. It's not like a home run hit to me. It's like a third base hit. What's that called?
Line drive, maybe? No, I don't know. That's right up
When
the
you
middle.
get like three people on, or you go to third base.
Bases loaded.
No, yeah, I guess I don't know. I got to third base with it, right? And I sort of like it. It's a little fruity. It's not overly like a hazy IPA or anything like that. I believe it says that they brewed it with hops instead of any fruit. So
Yeah, they were trying to make a tropical beer, I guess, and they used top 3 different types of hops, and I guess something laurel hops.
Laurel floral.
Yep.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, I get a little taste of the citrusness.
Yeah, definitely has some fruit to it, but it's not overbearingly fruity. And I'm down with it. I'll definitely buy it again. Let's put it that way. For a
Yeah.
stone beer. Yeah.
Yeah, they can be hit or miss sometimes, I think.
Yeah, some of them are way too hoppy. But I think a lot of that's like an old way of thinking when it comes to beer is to make beer as hoppy as possible. And it's like you're a man when you drink beer that's like overly hopped. But now it's more like, hey, we can like fruity things too, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I like a balance. You know, I don't want anything too bitter, but I definitely don't want anything real sweet.
Absolutely. So I think they got the balance pretty much right on this.
Yeah.
You know, it's a third base run, whatever it's called.
I don't know what they call it, yeah.
Yeah. So new games for PlayStation Network is Detroit Becomes Human and Horizon Chase Turbo. I downloaded both of them. Have not played either one of them. Heard great things about Detroit Becomes Human. It's a Telltale game. That's the company that developed it.
Okay.
So they do a lot of, not necessarily like your typical video game. It's more like text-based, like choose your own adventure. Remember those books?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know. When I watched the trailer for it, that's not what I got out of it, but I guess I could see how it is.
Yeah, I don't think you actually like move your character around. It's more like sit, watch what they say, answer certain ways, and then there's different endings depending on how you answer.
See, I was hoping it would be more like gunslinging game,
Yeah.
because Detroit's kind of a violent city or rundown, so there's
But
a lot
it's about-
high crime rate there.
It's essentially about like androids and androids feeling like they need the right, the same rights as humans.
Yeah, like iRobot,
Yeah, a little bit.
when AI becomes sentient.
Yeah, I heard it's honestly dumb.
Really?
Yeah, like that it's so dumb that it's good, but like it's well done. It's just whoever wrote the script was like a 12th grader, 12 years old, one of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like just like shit that you would expect, I guess.
Yeah, no new narrative, just like,
Yeah.
yes, it's already been thought of, right?
And like everyone's so mean to their androids, and like everyone has an android. Like everyone has a cell phone right now. And they're just like, pick up my bags.
Take advantage of it and
Yeah.
everything.
And then like at the end of it, supposedly they give you a survey where it's like, what did you think about this game? Like, did it does this affect you in any way? Like, do you care about it? How much emotion did you get from this? And it's like, what? Like, no, there should not be a survey at the end of this.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah. Unless it's like NASA or the government trying to find out like how we feel about androids before androids are being made.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who even does surveys if they're not getting paid for it?
Yeah, unless you're getting like a coupon off of something.
Yeah. I never do, man.
I hardly do. Unless I get a discount for doing it.
Yeah. I remember one time I went and did this survey thing. You like sit in a room with like 10 other people and they paid you like $50.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
For what?
I can't even remember what it was for.
Yeah.
But one time I did that, and then that's about my extent of survey taking.
All right. I heard that's how the Harry Potter game got leaked, like the new one that's coming out.
Oh, really?
Not the one for the cell phone, like an RPG one.
I didn't know there was one coming out.
Yeah. People like got a survey at a mall, and someone was like recording footage of the video that they showed them, and like how they felt about it, if this would be a cool idea, something they would buy. And yeah, of course they were recording the whole time.
Yeah. Why would they do that at a mall? That seems like something you do.
That's a good way to. I mean, you see kids like leave a GameStop, and you're like, "Hey, can I ask you to come over here and in this back room and I'll
do you have a second
survey?
to talk about Harry Potter?
Yeah. Do you? Who knows? What's up with you and news, in the gaming news?
Well, they have that other game, Horizon Chase.
Oh
Turbo. And that looked pretty cool, actually. It kind of reminded me of like a Mario Kart style game.
Really?
Yeah.
So I didn't really look any videos up, but I heard it's like more like down to the basics, like arcade racing.
Yeah. But I think if I remember correctly, there were like power-ups and stuff, and you could like,
Okay.
hit other people and wreck them. But it reminded me of that style of game.
Yeah. So, I mean, I added both of them to my library. Detroit might have downloaded. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I have enough space on my 500 gigabyte PS4. But, yeah, I feel like, for like back to Detroit, like I feel like it's a game where you don't really feel like playing a game, but you feel like watching something and interacting with it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It seems kind of slow. Any game like that style.
Yeah, it's just not for me.
Definitely.
But who knows? I heard there's like sex with androids in it and stuff.
Well, that might be kind of cool.
Yeah, I might play it for that. We'll see.
Just to see some robotic nips.
Yeah, some android booty.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, it is. And I think it like in the survey they actually like say something like that. Like, would you have sex with an android?
Dude, I think we might not be that far off from it. There's definitely like.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're doing it now.
High-end sex robots.
High-end sex robots. You heard it here first, people. Precisely.
Dude, like make your own.
Yeah. I don't know. Horizon Zero Chase, I might play. We'll see. I heard there was supposed to be a soccer game that was supposed to come out, and then they put Horizon Zero Chase on instead.
Oh, like FIFA or what?
It was from Konami, so it wasn't FIFA because that's EA. It was some soccer game, and then like last minute they pulled it, and Konami wasn't even told that they pulled it until they saw like the email from PlayStation being like, "Oh, it's these two games instead." They were like, "Oh, nobody even told us that they were going to pull it."
Oh wow.
Yeah,
they dropped the ball. Huh?
Yeah, sort of weird. Who knows why? Maybe it was licensing. I don't know, but they didn't know about it.
Yeah. Well, you think they'd be all over that?
Yeah.
Anyway, did you hear about Super Nintendo World?
I did, but tell me about it.
So I guess what is it? Six Flags, right?
Universal Studios.
Yeah, that's Six Flags, isn't it?
Nah, it's Disney World.
No, it's not Disney World. It's separate. Universal Studios.
It's part of Disney franchise.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not much for theme parks. Hershey Park is about the extent of my
that's
knowledge.
local.
Have you ever been to any place like that, though? Disney World?
I've been to Disney World and Universal Studios in Florida, actually.
Oh, really?
Like when I was a kid, yeah.
I've never been there.
I rode the ET ride. I felt like I talked about this on the podcast. Maybe not.
Probably.
The ET ride was dope though. You like getting these bicycles and like these security guards are like trying to stop you while you ride off.
But are they real security guards?
I thought they were, and
Really?
they weren't. No, they're like, "Hey, stop, stop!" And you just start like riding off, like flying in your bicycle. But there's like 8 people on bicycles all around you,
Yeah.
and you're flying around, and eventually like you get into this area where there's a bunch of like small little mushrooms, like neon mushrooms, like singing a song, and like little ETs like jumping around and stuff. It's super weird. It's like Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory, like craziness.
Did you like it though when you were a kid?
I loved it.
Do you think you would enjoy it now as an adult?
Hell yeah, it was the trippiest thing I saw.
I mean, even like other rides and stuff.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I feel like I wouldn't get
The
into
only
it,
thing
but
I
don't know.
The only thing I don't like about theme parks are waiting in line.
Yeah, I mean, that's a bummer always.
Yeah. Like I remember going to Hershey Park and you know the Super Duper Looper, which is like an older ride and it only has one loop even though it sounds like it has 3 loops. It
Yeah.
only has one loop. But because it's an older ride, nobody was in line for it.
Yeah. So
Especially
you just
the
rode
day
it a
that
bunch?
I went. I just kept going around and around, you know. It was super fun though.
Yeah.
You didn't have to wait.
Yeah, I'm down for roller coasters, but I don't know so much about the theme rides.
Yeah, so tell me about Super Nintendo World.
Anyway, so I guess they're in like 3 locations. They've already confirmed it, that they're going to be building a Nintendo section of the park essentially.
Yeah.
And they've definitely confirmed a Mario game,
Yeah.
right?
They're doing a Mario Kart game.
Yeah. Yeah, which that'll be awesome, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong, I heard.
They're doing like a mine cart
Yep.
racing thing in there.
Yeah. And is there going to be Pokemon? Is that the other one? Or that's
There's
what
speculation that there might be Pokemon.
Yeah. Oh, and a Yoshi ride. They're also doing
Yes,
a Yoshi ride.
and I think that's like more like for families or like young kids.
Yeah.
Like
you
a
like
slower
ride on the
ride.
back of a Yoshi or
Yeah,
something?
there's like multiple colors of Yoshi. So what I saw with the Mario Kart ride is that they're going to introduce AR into it, which is augmented reality, into the ride where you're actually in these carts on a roller coaster, and it's 4 people per cart and 2 carts racing against each other. So you'll go together and then separate at times, come back. And at one point, like, a screen might pop in front of you
Yeah.
while you're, like, still driving. And it makes you feel like you're going so much faster. And that's the augmented reality of it,
Okay.
where it, like, does hyperspeed with you. So you're not controlling the cart itself.
Yeah, it's like on a track.
Yeah, but you feel like you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to model it off a specific track like Rainbow Road?
I heard there's going to be a Rainbow Road.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's going to be...
Like, is that just going to be a road you walk down?
No. It'll be, like, one of the tracks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or there might be, like, 3 tracks within the one ride. So
Yeah.
I heard, like, a Bowser Road, like Bowser's Castle, like a beach area, and then Rainbow Road.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
I'm
really
alright
cool.
with that.
And then Donkey Kong's Minecraft thing, like with Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze or any Donkey Kong game, there's always like
Mine cars and you ride
mine
it through
cars,
tunnels and stuff.
and you have to jump gaps, and there's areas where you jump gaps in this roller coaster.
No way.
Yeah,
No,
but it's
I'm
not.
not riding that.
But you're actually not jumping gaps. It feels like you are, and it looks like you are where the track goes off.
Yeah.
But there's actually a cart under your roller coaster cart that is driving on a cart the whole time. So when it feels like you're jumping in on a track, you're just going into like a lower area.
Okay.
But the cart under you is going into a lower area too. That's actually on the track.
Yeah.
So it's safe. I'm sure. We'll see.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
gotta be safe.
I mean, it looks really cool. I heard there's going to be like a Toadstool cafe or something that you can get food at. Everything's going to be Nintendo themed. My question is, why did they name it Super Nintendo World? Because to me, that's the Super Nintendo. That's the SNES. That's something that's not around anymore.
It's just because it's super.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah. I think
They're not
that's
going...
just like an adjective for it.
Yeah.
It's not like this is v Super Nintendo.
Yeah, okay.
It's like it's a super world.
Yeah, just
That
like
happens to
Super
have
Mario
Nintendo in it.
Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because, yeah, everything's like in the video that we both watched, it's more like speculation, but like actual facts too, but like speculation on the images of like what it would look like. And nothing Super Nintendo because that's 16-bit. Everything's like 3D graphics,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was a little confused about that. They mentioned something about a possible Pokemon game or like Pokemon ride. What do
Yeah.
you think that would be like?
Well, I think surely they're gonna do something like that. I mean, that's a huge part of the franchise, right?
I feel like it's its own franchise. Like it's like beyond Nintendo. Like it's its own thing, even though
Yeah.
it is Nintendo.
I think that they should do a safari zone.
Yeah, I agree with that completely.
Just go around and see not animals, Pokemon in there. Same thing. Right?
Some Caterpies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going around, in their natural habitat or whatever. And I don't know, with how far technology is and stuff, they could do all kinds of.
Yeah.
I saw this like German circus they're doing now, and it's all like digital. They like
Really?
project the holograms of the animals and stuff. So it's like a crazy light show and a circus.
That's cool.
Yeah. So like, why wouldn't they got money to do stuff like that?
Oh,
I'm
absolutely.
sure they could do holograms of Pokemon. Coming up to your Safari bus or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. And I heard Zelda would be another ride, possibly. Like
Oh,
a
yeah.
Zelda Breath of the Wild ride.
That would be very cool.
But how? What would you do?
Travel through, the land.
Hyrule?
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, do they do the DLC where you're, like, on a motorbike? Which, like, you couldn't do that. Like, because not everyone knows the DLC.
No, it wouldn't be like
I guess on a
maybe.
horse, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be weird to simulate, though.
I don't know what else.
On a hang glider the whole time.
That would be cool.
You're just floating through Hyrule.
Yeah.
Start from the top. Now we're here at the bottom. Throw some bombs on the way. Shoot some arrows.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the Safari Zone idea. And then, like, you could catch a Pokemon while on it. Like, everyone gets, like, a fake Pokeball that they can throw at their favorite Pokemon. And you have a quote-unquote, like, chance of catching it, but everyone catches one. And then you, like, leave with a stuffed animal at the end that's a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Be a cool idea. I don't know how they would do Breath of the Wild, though.
No, I don't know. That would definitely be difficult, but
Yeah.
they'll figure something out, I'm sure.
Yeah. So did you hear Cuphead is getting a Netflix show?
Yeah, I saw a little bit about that. I guess there's not much out yet. They just had the press release for it.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks interesting. It's going to be, I don't know, what do you think it's going to be like?
So I'm guessing it just has to go with like the minimal story of Cuphead, where it's Cuphead and Mugman or Mughead,
Mugman, yeah.
Mugman,
His brother.
where they go into debt from Mr. Dice or the devil, and they have to collect bounties, and defeat the other guys. So I guess bring that all into like a storyline where it's longer, and then do they battle like they battle in Cuphead? Like I heard everything's going to be hand drawn. Like it might be digitally drawn, but each frame is going to be drawn again,
Yeah.
which is insane.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of work. I don't know. I think it might be like the older cartoons.
It's going to look like older cartoons.
Well, no, yeah, but I'm saying like the plot lines of it might be like the older cartoons. Like Tom and Jerry and shit. Every time, you never knew what they were going to be doing.
So maybe not any like voices.
No, I'm saying like maybe it won't be specifically the plot line of their lives. You know, it's just gonna be like, oh, today they're selling lemonade. Tomorrow they like I don't know, find a dog or something.
Oh, so like nothing about the storyline in
Yeah.
Cuphead.
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly.
Like just like
Or they're getting in trouble each episode in some sort of way.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
can
don't
see
know. There's
that.
all
Yeah.
like Mickey Mouse did a million different things, didn't he?
So who do you think contacted who? Do you think Cuphead people contacted Netflix or Netflix contacted Cuphead people?
I don't know. Cuphead people probably had an idea for it, and then they went and got a couple, offers or whatever. I would imagine. And then they figured, Netflix will be the best for promoting our product, and you know, but however the payment thing works.
Yeah. I feel like someone at Netflix was like, I played this game, beat it, and it's my favorite game, and we need to contact them and make a show about it.
Yeah.
If they keep the music and stuff, the old school they
definitely
40s music,
Yeah.
that would be so dope.
Well,
like
that's
either
a
way,
huge part of the whole thing.
That and the look of it, if they do all that, I think it's going to be a great show, even if it really doesn't have a main plot at all.
Yeah.
Where they're just getting into shenanigans, like you said, like Tom and Jerry.
Yeah. Well, they're just on that little island, right? What's it called?
They go to different islands, I think. Or no, maybe it's
I think
all
it's
one island.
I can't remember what it's called now. Inkwell Island.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's enough different characters that I feel like they could at least make one season of it. I don't see it as an ongoing thing. But Netflix has been known to bring different video game franchises and make them into TV shows, like the Castlevania one that they did. I haven't watched any of them, but I heard it's good.
Yeah,
it's well done. And then they're working on a Witcher 3 one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, I mean, they buy up these properties, or at least co-op on these properties to make both of them money, and I think it's a smart idea with how video games are such a big thing nowadays, and everyone's playing them, everyone knows them, and it's not like you couldn't buy a Nintendo property. It'd be Nintendo being like, oh yeah, we're making our own TV channel to do this.
Yeah.
But they'll do it 10 years after anyone else has done it because they're so late to everything. Nintendo just creates what they want to create.
Yeah, but they do a good job at it.
Yeah.
There's no disputing that. I mean, they're definitely...
No disputing that until recent news about the Nintendo Switch Lite.
Yeah.
God damn, I'm so upset.
Really? You don't like it?
I don't like it because literally everyone that I follow on my Instagram page, Bo's Game Room, give it a follow if you're not. Everyone posted a picture about the Nintendo Switch Lite, and I was just like,
it looks cool.
Nobody has their own content though. They're literally stopping a video to screenshot an image and be like, oh, Nintendo Switch Lite, what do you guys think? Are you gonna buy it? I don't know, maybe I'll buy it to test it out. It's like, who gives a fuck? You're gonna buy it because you don't know what else to fucking spend your money on.
Yeah, I mean, Nintendo's doing something right there. They got all these people talking about it, so that says something, I think.
Nintendo's has always done something right until the Virtual Boy and the Wii U. Besides those two things, they do it right and they know how to do it right. It's why they make 2 Pokemon games every time they release a Pokemon game.
True.
Because they know people are going to buy both versions.
Yeah. That's smart.
That's why they're
basically the same game.
That's why they're making different color Joy-Cons. That's why they're making...
Yeah, well, Joy-Cons is different, I guess, but...
It is and it isn't. Not when you're buying
20... True. Most companies just do... Well, I guess PlayStation has a bunch of different colors, huh?
Yeah, but when you're buying 22 different Joy-Cons to collect all the Joy-Con colors, it's all right, you got a problem.
Yeah, if you're doing that, get your life together.
I don't know. I don't want to say that because, I collect, right? But I collect one game, and if I have a duplicate of that game, I sell that other game.
Yeah.
I don't need that other game. It's not doing me anything.
Well, what are you going to do with all them Joy-Cons? Lose them.
Literally, you make pictures to post on Instagram about them. And that's what these people are going to do with their Nintendo Switch Lites.
Well, I say we get rid of Instagram then.
Yeah, there should be a new platform. But there's no stopping people being like, yeah, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to buy.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say that's wrong in any sense. It's just not for me.
Yeah, do what makes you happy, right? But I don't understand that.
I almost bought my wife a Switch so that we could both play Switch, but it really didn't even make sense.
Get her a Switch Lite.
No, she doesn't play portably. That's the thing. Yeah.
Well, you could.
So let's talk about the Switch Lite. It's $200, so it's $100 off the retail value. There's no rumble feature.
You mean it's $100 off the normal
The
Switch?
normal Switch,
Okay.
yes, yeah. There's no rumble feature. The Joy-Cons don't attach.
Yeah, I saw the picture. I was like, man, do those things even come
No,
off?
they don't come off. I'll get to that. It's smaller screen, obviously. It's lighter in weight. There's a possibility that there's no internet access, but I feel like that's BS.
Yeah, I can't.
There's
That
no,
would be
there's no
ridiculous.
way, yeah. What else? Oh, the most important thing. It doesn't dock. You can
Yeah.
only play in handheld mode.
Yeah, but is there a way to plug it into the TV still?
Nope. There's no way to dock
Like, I get it doesn't have a dock,
No.
but there's no
There's
way.
no dock.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way to make it go on your TV screen. So, to me, when Nintendo Switch came out and the commercials came out and the advertising was coming out and we were getting hype about it, it was, oh, this guy playing on his couch. Oh, his dog needs to go out. Oh, he picks up the Switch. He walks his dog. He gets to a park. He takes the Switch out of his backpack. He's playing portably. He goes back home, and he's able to put it back in the dock, and it's back on his TV screen. You can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
This is a glorified Nintendo DS or 3DS.
Yeah, can they even call it a Switch?
It shouldn't be.
Yeah, isn't that the
Obviously
whole thing?
they can because it's the new thing, but
But it doesn't switch.
it doesn't. There you go. There you go. I agree with you. It doesn't switch.
So they shouldn't call it a Switch.
The other
That's false advertising.
It is. It really is. They should have just called it the Nintendo Lite
Yeah.
or something.
4DS.
Yeah, 800 DS. I don't care what it is. The other thing with the commercials was about sharing the Nintendo Switch. Getting, you're out at a party, you bust it out on the rooftop party. You're like, yo, look at me. I
Let's
got
play some
Mario Kart.
Kart.
Let me bust off these 2 Joy-Cons, put it on the table. You and me, 1v1. We're playing Mario Kart right now.
Rainbow Road for $20.
Now you can't do it.
Yeah.
Now you got to actually do like a LAN party where everyone has to have one of these to play.
Yeah.
That's dumb to me.
Yeah. I mean, I could see how it would be good for traveling. Maybe if it's a little smaller, you know you're going to be traveling.
A little smaller, who cares? Dude, it fits in like a little purse.
Yeah, I know.
Already.
I know.
It's so small.
I'm
It's
just
fun.
trying to play devil's advocate
Absolutely.
here and say why
No,
it could
like,
be,
It's
beneficial.
great for people that, your 6-year-old to 14-year-old son, also wants to play Switch while you're playing Switch. So you get them this instead. So that you can use the TV and they're playing it portably. That's the only way that I see, like, okay, good enough. Like, no one person needs 2 Switches. There's no reason for it.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no reason for it. And, like, okay, you collect, that's fine. Then keep your boxes and keep all that fine and don't open them. But, yeah, there's no reason for the Switch Lite for a person that already has a Switch. That's one person. Really, there isn't.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I'm disgusted by it, but that's Nintendo, and they're going to make buku money, and half the people that I follow on Instagram is essentially going to buy one just so they can show it off on the day that it came out.
Yeah. I mean, there's got to be something special about it.
No, if anything, it's anti-special. It's losing.
Anti-special.
It's losing all these abilities that the original one has. It's like you are downgrading and still spending money to downgrade to get the same thing that's worse. It doesn't do everything. It doesn't even go on your TV.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
There's got to be something special about it.
You know what's special about it?
It has different colors.
It has different colors, and I'm pretty sure there's like different Pokemon on the back of them. So
What do you
they're probably going to release this. Oh no, it has a September release, I think.
Yeah.
And when's Pokemon coming out? That's November, I believe.
Probably.
So it's get hype for Pokemon. I feel like Nintendo justifies it as if you haven't bought a Switch yet because of the price tag, and you just want to play these Switch games, here it is. But Nintendo also knows in the back of their mind that, everyone 80% of the people that own Switches that collect games or whatever.
Yeah, or just want to see what it's all about.
Yeah,
right?
they're going to buy another one anyway.
Yeah.
And I just feel like that's pathetic.
So that's the thing. Spend the extra $100, get the regular Switch. I'm telling you.
Yeah, or just buy one used for $200. Make sure that it works, and it probably will come with 5 different games and 4 different Joy-Cons already.
Yeah, I wonder if you'd be able to transfer over. Probably not your saved games or anything.
Yeah, if you log in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, no, not your save games.
Yeah, like if you're halfway through Breath of the Wild or whatever.
There's cloud saves now,
Oh,
actually,
okay.
yeah. But you would still have to put that game cartridge in the new one.
Yeah,
you know,
that makes sense.
to download the content. But yeah, no, with Nintendo Online, there are cloud saves that you can back up your saves in case like your Switch is stolen or broken or something.
Right on.
Yeah. And on top of it all, the whole trademark sound of the Switch is the Joy-Con snapping into the screen of the Switch. Yeah, it's just upsetting to me that they would remove the Joy-Cons. That's probably the biggest thing. Is why remove the Joy-Cons. Make a smaller screen, have removable Joy-Cons. Okay, it doesn't hook up to your TV, but still be able to play with someone that doesn't own a Switch. You know?
Totally agree.
Yeah. It's just disappointing. Call it something else. Don't have the Switch name in it, like you said.
Yeah, call it what it is. Whatever.
Yeah. On a better note,
I heard that you invested in a game.
I did invest in a game for the first time. I invested in a Kickstarter, actually, video game that's going to come out in 2020. It's called Orange Island. And surprisingly enough, like after watching the trailer and reading the Kickstarter, it's a Nintendo game, like an original Nintendo game, 8-bit game. And when I invested into it last week, it didn't even have like a physical release for the cartridge. It was just for like a PC or Mac version of it. But I was like, you know what? It's close enough to like their goals that if they get this, they might get a Nintendo cartridge. And sure enough, it surpassed that, and it got the Nintendo cartridge that's going to be made. So the game's called Orange Island, and it looks really cool. You saw a video of it, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
I think it definitely looks cool. I like the animation is perfect. I love the colors of it.
Yeah, the color
It's
is
really
beautiful.
pastel, maybe.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. It just gives you all those like vintage feels, but like a little bit of a modern touch, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely agree with that. So it's a modern spin on an 8-bit action adventure game. Swap between 5 playable characters as you progress through a pastel tropical island, struggling against the local slimes while discovering hidden secrets of the land. But don't let the bright palette and abundant goodies fool you. This sugary sweet island has a deep history. You'll unlock new weapons and magical abilities along your quest, helping you face the most treacherous beasts as you enjoy and explore a free-form open world. And yeah, I mean, it reminds me of Kirby's Adventure. Like for the original Nintendo, it reminds me of a Zelda game as well, like a side-scroller Zelda. It reminds me of Earthbound a lot, and I think that's like what got me into it.
Yeah.
If Earthbound was like a platformer. And it looks good. It looks cute. The soundtrack, what I've heard so far, sounds great. There was 4 playable characters that have all different moves in it. So like one of them jumps higher than all of them. One has stronger magical power. One has stronger attack power. But now it got up to the goal to get an extra 5th character, so who knows what they have in mind. So I invested a decent amount of money into it. It was $150. But with that, I'm getting so much stuff, like so many extras. One of the goals that they were trying to reach was an acoustic remix vinyl. So all the 8-bit sounds, someone played acoustically first, and they made a vinyl of that. There's also Hiraki Kikuta songs, 2 songs of his, and he's the guy that did Secret of Mana songs for the Super Nintendo. So that's really cool. It's amazing. It's getting the Nintendo homebrew port. Great. I got the special edition like pink cartridge. It's like the see-through pink one.
Yeah, the cart looks awesome.
Yeah, so that's the one I got. Anything that was below the value that I spent is getting a white cart, and anything above is getting the pink cart. What I got though, let me see. Oops, I clicked out of it. Sorry. So, I got the Blood Orange Islander, and there's still 12 days left on this campaign. If you guys feel like joining in on this, you get to write one of the mysterious letters in a bottle in the game. And I wanted to ask you, what should we write? Because I want you to be a part of this. Should we do like a shout out to Precisely?
Just say like what? You are friends at Precisely?
I don't know. Like, should it be as blatant as listen to Precisely?
I don't think that.
No.
I don't like that. Maybe like put Precisely in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe make a rhyme.
Okay.
What rhymes with Precisely?
Conspiracy.
Does not rhyme.
Oranges.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something that we should brainstorm that I'm bringing up to you right now for the first time.
It's interesting to think about. I mean, it's kind of like a big thing, right? Or you could just totally fuck it off and be like poop or penis. You know?
Well, no, they don't want anything vulgar.
Oh.
They already said that.
What's your definition of vulgar?
And I'm wondering if it's going to be like honestly, the amount of people, there's 146 backers in that area.
Yeah.
Including myself. So, is there really going to be 146 bottles that you can find in this?
Why not?
6+ hour game? You know?
Yeah.
Or is it just going to be random, like the more playthroughs, the more different bottles you see? I don't know. I almost want to do like a haiku.
Yeah, what's that? 575?
Yeah. We are precisely listen to our podcast. Oh, wait, this is 5-5. Sorry. Either way, we'll figure it out. But that's one of the goals. I get a physical game cartridge. I get a physical game box. Your name in the physical game manual as a backer, which is dope. A commemorative coin. And those are all stretch goals that were reached.
Yeah.
So my name is going to be in the game credits as a campaign backer. I'm going to have access to backer exclusive Discord channel. Which, talking about Discord, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/precisely. We have a Discord. If you join at the $5 tier, you can be a part of our Discord. Which we should probably work on that.
And join us for chats and other things like that.
Give us topics and all that. Digital copy of the game for PC or Mac. Digital original game soundtrack. Digital wallpapers for computer and phone. Digital game instruction manual. Your name in digital game manual as campaign backer. Digital art book. Closed beta access. Physical Kickstarter exclusive Wish You Were Here postcard. Physical Kickstarter exclusive sticker sheet. Physical Kickstarter exclusive pin badges. Physical Kickstarter exclusive 11x17 poster. In-game, write one of the mysterious letters in a bottle, which I said, and then everything else that I already said. It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that postcard sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wish you were here, Orange Island.
Yeah, like, dude, all of it sounds really cool. And I spent $150 on it. And I still get a physical game. And they just got to the last stretch goal so far on it, which is a Switch port. So I can download it for free on Switch once it comes out. And that's amazing. So that makes me be like, I don't even have to open the physical copy of the Nintendo version if I want to. Like, I could just collect that, hold on to it, sell it, whatever, you know?
Most definitely, man.
Yeah.
And I think that's great.
I'm hyped for
to
it.
be able to keep it boxed up or however it comes, you know?
Yeah. It's my first Kickstarter. I know some people never even heard of Kickstarter, which surprised me, but some of my friends haven't heard of it, and they were like, that's really cool, you know? Keys are rolling. He said he never heard of Kickstarter.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, wow, what rock have you been living under?
Yeah, seriously.
But yeah, like, check out the games out there. You never know. I think I saw someone's post about it on Instagram. I was like, oh, cool, not a Nintendo Switch Lite post. Let me look into this a little bit more. And it made me back it. It is before the Switch Lite came out, but or was talked about. But yeah, like, you just never know what's out there until you search for it. And yeah, I'm really excited for it. I'm really excited to play it. It seems like a really cool game. It's made by someone that worked in Sega as well. I don't know like what part of Sega, but yeah. He's a game designer and does 8-bit music too. So it's really cool. It sounds like he knows what he's doing. So check it out, kickstarter.com/Orange Island, or just search up Orange Island Kickstarter.
Yeah, it's something to look forward to, huh?
Yeah, I'm pumped. I think August 2020 it's supposed to come to my door.
It's a long time away. You think you'll forget about it?
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to forget about it tomorrow. I only remembered it and wrote it down for this podcast today. So, what have you been playing, Tony?
A little bit of the Zero Drift Zen Edition, Horizon, Drift. Yep.
We'll just cut all of this. Don't worry about it.
And then
it's called Absolute Drift.
Absolute Drift Zen Edition.
Say that all again so we can cut that.
A little bit of Absolute Drip, a little bit of Absolute Drift Zen Edition, and I got my face mauled in Red Dead Redemption also.
Mauled?
Mauled by a bear.
Really?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Dude, so just turned the game on. I don't even know where I was on the map. I haven't played in...
Right before you got mauled by a bear.
I haven't played in
obviously.
A while. No, so I just was riding down the trail and I heard the grizzly growl, and I shot this other dude off his horse because I had, beat the game. I'm just messing around at this point.
So after you beat the game, do you go back to the, where you were before you beat it?
No. I'm not going to ruin it for you.
I'm pretty sure you already have.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, everyone already knows about this. Do you want me to tell you what happens?
Spoilers. Yeah, you're John Marston, right?
Yeah.
So you play as him indefinitely?
Yeah, you get a ranch down south.
And you play as him indefinitely?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought there was an actual ending.
Yeah, but I was back up north in Grizzly territory.
Okay.
And I think they even call it the Grizzlies.
Yeah, there's a part in the map that's called that.
Yeah. And I just, when, I don't know, if you ever, pick up Grand Theft Auto or something, you just go around and kill people. So that's, the mood I was in,
For sure.
Not like that. I wanted to kill people, but,
just
I did everything in the game.
Just virtually. So it doesn't matter.
I'm just messing around at this point. So, see this guy on the horse, he says something to me. I pop him a couple times with the...
pop, 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 pop!
The Lancaster repeater.
Yeah.
Get him down.
I love the repeater.
All of a sudden, this bear comes up to me while I'm on my horse, dives past me 2 times, doesn't hit me or my horse. The horse is all freaked out.
He's like, only you can prevent forest fires, motherfucker.
Yeah, it wasn't a very big bear. So get him a couple times with the repeater. Finally, I'm like, man, I got to get the shotgun out, right up close.
Absolutely.
As while I'm switching the weapons, bro, he tackles me down. That's it.
Good. And you're dead instantly?
No, I didn't die. I got my knife out and stabbed him.
Really?
To death, yeah. But I got effed up, man, for real.
So, while he has you tackled, you can switch weapons?
It's an automatic thing that's programmed in.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess if you have enough health left, maybe you can survive it.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
Interesting. So are there quests at the end of the game?
Yeah, there's always stuff to do.
Really?
Yep.
Oh. Man, I need to finish that game. I've been playing more Breath of the Wild for the Wii U and really enjoying that still. The only thing I don't enjoy about it is that I'm playing it on the Wii U. And
Why?
dude, it sucks.
Really?
We're recording right now in my game room. Adjacent to my game room, across the very short 3-foot hallway, is the kiosk room. And the first kiosk that you walk into is the Wii U. And having that on and playing the Wii U gamepad back in the game room area on the couch, it will be like, you're too far away from the console. And it will just like not power down, but be like, it won't show any image.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, you need to get closer. I'm just like, this sucks.
They just play it again for the Switch.
I know, I should. But no, I'm going to play through it on the Wii U.
That's ridiculous.
It's my goal, man.
I don't know if I could do it.
So I'm playing it a lot differently. I got to the Master Sword like right away.
No, you already got there?
Already got there.
Do you have 10 hearts?
Okay, so that's how many hearts you need?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't have 10 hearts.
Then what are you going to do, bro?
I pulled it, and the Kurok King or whatever his name is, with a Macarena.
I don't remember.
He's like, hey, you're going to kill yourself. Or no, maybe the Deku tree says it. He's like, you're about to kill yourself if you pull it again. And I'm like, oh, you're testing me? I'm going to pull this shit. Are you testing me, motherfucker? And I forgot, it's been 2 years since I played it. And I'm like, sure enough, I pulled it again and I die. I was like, game over. I'm like, god damn it. All right, how many hearts do I need? I didn't look it up. But I need stamina too, man. I'm trying to like climb these big ass mountains.
Yeah.
Sucks.
So it's a tough balance.
So I need 10 hearts, or do I need 11 hearts?
You need 10, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I'm probably at 10 now, so I could transport back there to the shrine that's right there. But yeah, I found it right away. Like when I was at 6 hearts.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I had such a hard time going through the
Lost Forest.
Lost Forest, yeah.
Yeah, I did a little, but I was like, I can go this way here. If that goes pink cloudy, I gotta go somewhere else,
Yeah.
I just like kept running backwards if it got like too pinky for me.
Yeah.
I was like, all right,
yeah,
enough of this.
And you gotta have a torch with you, huh?
No, you don't. Actually.
Oh, really?
Nope, I didn't run with a torch at all. For some reason, they put a torch there, thinking that you have to have a torch that will help you. No.
It doesn't help?
Well, I didn't run with a torch at all. I got there without a torch the whole time. Like in the beginning, you look at the torches, and you like go towards the torches, but then you get to an area where there's just 2 torches that you're in between, and it's like, all right, I can go left. Nope, pink. I can go straight. Nope, pink. And then it's like, all right, I must have to go right from here, and then let me see where I can go from there. And so it was just like playing it, like, and seeing what would happen.
Yeah.
Until nothing happened, and I actually got to the Kurok Forest. So yeah, got there, couldn't pull the sword, and I've been just trying to level up my character as much as I can before I go to any of the legendary animals or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah. Divine beasts.
Divine beasts, yeah. So yeah, like nobody's even really talked to me about them, the divine beasts, yet, because I don't think I've like gotten to the areas like where they are or anything. I went to this one shrine that literally I was burning up, like getting to, like losing my heart so fast, and like I ate some of this food that I cooked, because like I'm constantly cooking food wherever I see a pot. I'm cooking food, and I'm gathering every ingredient that I can possibly get.
Yeah.
And I have like a heat resistant food not helping me in this hot world. Like, I guess you need some of the armor on.
Was it the desert or was it Death Mountain?
It was Death Mountain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need the armor, I think.
Yeah, you need at least like 2 pieces of armor or something. And I don't have any of it yet. I'm not sure where you get it quite yet, but
I can't remember.
probably in the beginning of Death Mountain.
I think you got to trade someone something.
But like I was just climbing mountains as much as I could with the little bit of stamina that I have.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm just eating food until I can fly to the shrine. And like I got to the shrine and I got to it, and sure enough, I need like bomb arrows to like go through it, and there's no bomb arrows like in it in the beginning. I'm like, God damn it, this sucks. Yeah. But I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I've been playing a lot of that, and then a new game came out this week as well that we both have been playing. Do you know what that is?
Oh yeah, it's I was like, what is he talking about?
I mean, I should have just kept saying it.
It's Super Mario Maker, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, Mario Maker 2. It is phenomenal, amazing on the Switch. It's everything I could possibly want from a Mario game. And not, like, even if it didn't have any of the maker skills in it. Just a Mario game that was different from every other Mario game.
Yeah.
This is it. Like,
It gives you every aspect of Mario and more, I think.
Yeah, it gives you Mario 1. It gives you Mario 3. It gives you Super Mario Brothers for Super Nintendo. It gives you Mario 3D World. And it gives you all the sprites, the levels, the backgrounds, the enemies, the power-ups, everything from those all in one game. Where you can play anyone's level online, which I haven't even done that yet. I've just been playing the 100 Nintendo levels that are like pre-built into the story mode.
Is that how many there is? 100?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm absolutely loving it. Like, they are so well-designed levels, and I'm not trying to like breeze through it real fast or anything like that. I'm just like trying to enjoy it as much as I can. And I've played with a bunch of different friends already. Brought it over to my one friend's house. We were like handing the controller back and forth. He enjoyed it so much that he's going to buy it. I had a few friends over with you last weekend, Tony, and we were all just like handing the controller back and forth, horribly losing at these levels because we were all drunk or drinking and not doing well at it. And then sure enough, Sunday came around. I woke up. I brought the Switch up to bed before like I actually got up out of bed.
Yeah.
And I started playing it, and I like beat all the levels we were sucking at right away.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, God damn it, we were drunk. But it's so much fun. They're so good. And eventually I was like, all right, I'm going to try to build a level. And I only watched one tutorial on like the basics, like the very, very basics of a level. And in my head, I have a level like built in my head, but I didn't watch any more tutorials than that one. So trying to put that on the map, I just couldn't do.
Yeah, what were you trying to make?
A giant slope, like a slide.
Yeah.
The whole time with like enemies coming up it, and you're just like ding 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 ding.
And that's
ding,
it,
ding.
just straight.
Straight, and if I can ramp it.
Yeah.
And like literally like whoosh, and ramp off to the right side, and then it's like more enemies that you gotta like hit.
Yeah.
Until you get to the flag. Like something simple, but.
Do you think they'll ever do like Mario Maker with like Odyssey or Paper Mario or Mario Sunshine?
Ooh, Paper Mario would be fun, but Paper Mario is also not a platformer, really. Like it has platformer aspects to it, but it's an RPG.
Yeah.
Mario Odyssey as a 3D game, I don't see how they could do it. Like maybe tough, in the future, like in the way future.
Well, they could do it.
It
might have to be its own game though.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I don't know. Like, what was the other one?
Sunshine. Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, like I feel like any like actual 3D game would be so hard to like put sprites exactly where you want to, unless like you do it all grid based. So
well, they had like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater was like that, right? You could make your own park.
Oh, you're right.
So they should be able to do that now.
You're absolutely right.
So maybe they would just have to make a separate game for 3D.
Yeah. Who knows? That's probably going to be the next one on the Switch XL 5000, whatever it's going to be called. Not the Lite, the one that only stays docked. It's just built into your dock.
But they call it a Switch.
Yeah. Yeah, they will. Knowing Nintendo.
Switch 2.
But yeah, I mean the Nintendo levels that I have been playing for Mario Maker 2, so much fun. There's some that are so hard. There's some that are, very easy, but like the whole time you're gaining coins by beating these levels. Then you spend the coins to build a castle, build back Peach's castle that was destroyed. And it takes like so many levels of you playing certain levels to build those sections that you put the coins towards. And then once they're built, you get more levels. So it's just like this give and take relationship with the castle and playing levels. And it's amazing. And it's just a well-rounded game. And I highly recommend everyone that owns a Switch to pick it up. And if you don't own a Switch, get a Switch Lite and go buy it.
Or spend the extra 100 and get the regular Switch.
Just get the regular Switch and buy Mario Maker 2. It's so good. And just being able to share the games with everyone, like when I posted about it, I think I posted about it twice earlier this week, and so many random people like weren't even liking my photos, but they're like, play my level. Here's my code. And it's like,
oh, really?
Yeah, I deleted all their comments.
Really?
Yeah. If they don't, A, they don't follow me. B, they don't like the photo. And C, all they're doing is commenting on my posts. Yeah. No, you're not allowed to be on my posts then.
Do people get money from that? Or any incentive if they make
get
a
incentives
good level?
by people like playing their levels. They get to see that more people are playing their levels, so it might get them to like. I really don't know how the online service is with it. But yeah, I bought my copy for $50 from Walmart because everything's $10 off there when it comes to video games. And if you don't have online services, there's a $60 version for it that came with 12 months free of online service with Mario Maker, and that's the way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I would love to build a level. Right now, I don't have the time for it. I'd rather just play them because they're short-lived levels.
Yeah.
And that's more so where my attention span is right now.
Yeah, just one level at a time.
One level at a time. Every 5 minutes, new level. So you going to pick it up, Tony?
I think so. I'm probably going to get it this weekend.
Cool.
Just binge out on some vids.
Dude, you'll love it. You'll probably beat it before me, then. The story mode part.
Maybe.
But really, like, it is an endless amount of Mario levels. So why not buy it? Like, you do not have to build one level for the life of you. Like,
yeah.
Don't feel obligated to build a level because you don't have to. You can literally just play Mario levels. Yeah. With that, Mario Maker 2.
Is that what he says?
Yeah, I think so. That was pretty good, actually. I'm surprised that came out of my mouth.
Yeah, that was really impressive.
Yeah, I want to hear that again.
All right.
I can't do that again. That was amazing.
Well, listen to the podcast and you'll be able to hear it.
Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I will, Tony. But yeah, thank you guys for waiting an extra week for this podcast. Give us a follow on Instagram at Precisely Podcast. Give myself, Bo, a follow at Bo's_game room.
And me at Precisely_Tony.
And give us if you haven't told anyone about this podcast and you listen to this podcast, like, please, word of mouth is the best thing. And give your best friend the podcast of their dreams and let them know about us. And like us, give us a good rating on iTunes or Spotify. It really helps us out.
And check out the Patreon.
Just check it out. It's
Patreon.com/precisely.
Is it backslash or is it just slash?
Backslash.
I feel like backslash would go the opposite direction.
Nope.
All right. We're Precisely.
We out.
Peace.